Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We are going to be checking out the next BTS music video in the timeline. So we just did I Need You, the Japanese version. Next would be Run, the Japanese version of that. And then after that, we're going to get back into some of the Korean titles. After that is Epilogue Young Forever, which I'm really excited about. So let's get into this. Let's see if we can find some stuff that pertains to the storyline. Hopefully I pick up on things and I don't miss stuff if there's things hidden in here like there tend to be. So let's get into this, guys. I'm excited. Run's a great song, so I'm interested to hear it in Japanese. So here we go. Suga with his blue hair. I love him in like any blue like hair. Already noticeably different. Something I've talked about when I listen to, the Japanese versions of Korean songs that I've listened to previous is you get so used to, I mean, obviously I don't know Korean. I do have my learn Korean with BTS now. I'm seriously intimidated, to be honest. Like, I was so excited to get it and I am going to do my best, but it's so intimidating to try to learn a new language. But anyways, since I don't know Korean, you learn the timbre of the song when you listen to it so many times. You know how it sounds, so when you can notice when it's in a different language where those differences are. And here, starting out, you can already hear very, very noticeable difference. There's stuff written everywhere. Oh, it's driving me crazy. I was gonna say Tay's in this bathroom with stuff written everywhere, then RM's in that phone booth. Jin's by himself again, as per usual. Seems like he's in a room with water. There's just so much writing, and like obviously a lot of it's going to be in Korean, so I'm not going to be able to read that, but like dedicated to all the boys who have lived in this painful world. I make out anything else. I'm gonna have to like analyze this after, like on my own time, and try to look through all these frames. Something I have noticed is the Japanese versions seem to focus a lot more on choreo compared to the Korean, which are a lot more story. I wanted to pause so bad there. I can't help it, guys. I can't help it. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Looked like it said never mind. Did I miss it? I did. Right here. What's this say? While the mark of mature man is he wants to die. He wants to live. Maybe. There's stuff everywhere. I can't trust you. Save me from like all this stuff. Save me, save me. But I feel like in this next frame up by his head, it looked like it said never mind, which would have been a track on this album, right? Suga's. Ever mind. It could be never mind. I mean, who knows? So he's in a room that looks somewhat similar to what Jin was in. Mirrors seem to be extremely significant when it comes to like Suga. Is that Jimin? I mean, Jimin has been drowning, or not drowning, but he's been in a bathtub a lot lately, so. Guys, Tay's been like coming for me lately. Especially with this comeback with Dynamite. Look at it. There's stuff everywhere. It is Nevermind, isn't it? I was right, and I didn't even see the whole word. It has to be Nevermind. It has to be Nevermind. Coming back, never coming back. Somebody's never coming back. I want to know what it all means. I want to know what it all says. In bloom. Blue hair sugar is my shit. The only other drowning imagery we've had would have been Tay. But obviously Jimin has been struggling in the bathtub. We've seen a lot of that. Was Cookie just dropping like glass? Guys, I did good for a while, but something's on that. I need to see. Youth not coming back? Something's not youth. Oh, I can't even begin to try to decipher that chalkboard back there. Oh, they got the suspenders on. Suspenders are awesome. We're gonna go back. I'm not gonna pause again. That was interesting. Okay, with the spray paint. Okay. So this is Tay with the spray paint is kind of interesting because that would have been Run, right? It's Run. When he was spray painting, he was like tagging, right, with RM. But something else I find curious. Let me see if I can find the spot here. This, first off, Cookie seems to be in a similar setting. Not exactly the same, but it seems like similar to the one that Jin's been in this music video. Let me find it. It's just the kind of tone that that room has. Yeah, it's definitely different. But this room seems to be bare, but it's like it starts to gain more black graffiti that correlates to the room that Hay is in. Which, why am I missing? Let me find it real quick. See? Oh, it's a butterfly! Yo! Oh! I didn't see that the first time. I'm so glad I went back. Like, I wanted to go back here because this room it's gradually gotten more graffiti, like I said, but this graffiti correlates directly to Tay's room that he's in. You can see that it seems like there's water at the bottom, and you can see the reflection on the back wall and the side walls that very much shows light hitting water and that kind of filter it broadcasts on other objects. You get that kind of glare, that shimmery glare. So the room very much correlates to Tay. And then you see the Neverminds behind there as well. But that butterfly, I don't recall seeing anything that gratuitous in Tay's room either. So, I mean, I would assume that this has to do, I don't know. Because I still haven't really figured out necessarily what the butterfly means in their universe. I've discussed this with G-Friend now being a part of Big Hits Universe. They always had a lot of butterflies. And that's a big thing with their universe. And dealing with time travel as well. So it's like, does the butterfly represent a point in time that you go back that you can change something or there was a decision made or something like that, because it all kind of correlates to the butterfly effect where you make a decision, it creates a new pathway and all this stuff changes based on that decision. So is that why the butterfly is significant? So is this a point where Jin's going back to try to fix something that happened with Tae? I don't know. The wheels, man, they're turning. They're turning. I'm like shocked that imagery is there. That is a butterfly to me. I don't know about everyone else. Maybe I'm just seeing stuff. Maybe I'm seeing what I want to see. But that looks like a butterfly, the white there. That's so sick. But yeah, so it seems like this is the same room as Tae's in, but it's not as covered. So is this before it happens? Did he come back before whatever happened so that he can potentially stop it? Or he can intervene in some manner? Or is he too late? The way he's, kneeling and he seems kind of sad and it's like a loss. Feels like there's a loss to it. So I don't know. I don't know, guys. That's the main thing I took from it. Hobie seemed to be in this room with all of the feathers. Yoongi was in a room with glass all over the floor, which I know in Run, he broke that mirror, which we talked about in my last video, because that was something that I've been thinking about. So I don't know what the mirror seemed to be involved with him. RM's inside of that telephone booth. Jimin's in that vat of water, which has been prominent over the I Need You and Run series here. He's always in like a bathtub of water. Excuse me. But Cookie doesn't have any real distinctive area besides he is in a similar room that has that similar aesthetic as Jin's. It would be the best way to say it. It's not exactly the same as Jin's by any means. You don't see tile in the background, but there is something about this room with the color scheme that goes along with Jin's room specifically. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm at a loss of like what it all means. But it's one of those things, though. Just because I don't know what it all means, being that so many don't know what it means yet, we really still don't have a clear cut answer from what I've been told by other armies, because I haven't been given the answers to anything because I didn't want them. But I've been told that it's still all kind of theory. Everything is trying to figure it out and piece everything together. Obviously, the universe is going to continue to expand as long as the boys are putting out music. So I don't have any new answers from this video, just more questions. But that seems to be every video that I watch anymore when it comes to the boys, when it comes to the universe. And but I'm happy that I caught stuff, because like I said, I was a little worried because it has been a minute since I've done Bangtan Universe reaction, following the storyline because of the Dynamite comeback. I've had a lot going on with that, and just not even on YouTube making reactions for a bunch of stuff for it. I did my reaction for the music video, but I've just been watching and being involved in everything I could, streaming, all of that. So I just really haven't had time to sit down and do a reaction with all of my other IRL responsibilities. So I'm happy I watched this though, because like there was definitely things, how I get excited. There's just like when there's more stuff to unfold. So next will be Epilogue Young Forever, which I'm extremely excited about. I love that song. It was one of my favorites when I first got into the boys. Haven't seen the music video yet. I just know that big chain link fence maze is a part of it, which we saw in We Are Bulletproof the Eternal. And so I'm excited to see that. I'm excited to see what comes from that music video and maybe what we can find out there. A little side note before I end this reaction video, I am going to go back to streaming on Twitch. That does not mean I won't be on YouTube. I will be doing my YouTube reaction videos still, pretty much at the same pace that I have been doing them. I'm not going to like try to slow down here or anything like that. But I'm going to go back to streaming on Twitch. It's not going to be a set schedule or anything. I will be letting you guys know on the community post when I'm going to be streaming. If I have some advance notice, I'll let you know. As usual, if you're following me on Twitter, I'll let you guys know on there. And then if you go over to Twitch, you can follow me on there and set up notifications so you know when I go live. What I'm going to be doing on that channel is, it's live streaming. So you guys can come hang out with me and actually talk to me while I'm streaming live. And what I'm going to be doing is primarily playing K-pop rhythm games like I used to do. But the biggest thing I want to focus on doing that I was planning to do with Patreon that I'm not going to do because it was going to cost so much money for me to do it, is I want to watch shows and stuff with you guys. I want to watch the Run BTS episodes. I want to watch G Friends Memoria. I want to watch other stuff like that. I want to watch all that. It's all free content. I'm not going to watch anything that isn't free because that would be a copyright issue, and I don't want us to get in trouble legally. But anything that's free, like on YouTube, watching a bunch of YouTube videos, like crack videos of BTS or all these other groups. I want to do all that stuff, and I want to do it with you guys. So I was going to make YouTube videos for it. It's just they're too long to edit. And so this way I can do it live and you guys can come hang out and we can talk to each other and we can get to know each other more and just have fun together. So I'm really excited to get back to that. I should be kind of slowly relaunching it in the next couple weeks here. But like I said, I'll be posting stuff in the community posts, so just look out for those, guys. If you like this video, make sure you hit thumbs up down below and subscribe if you'd like to see more content from me. And I'll see you guys down in the comments.